is your partner in transformation. We don't just build back, we elevate every space.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on, Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
We've changed our name, but we haven't changed the DNA of who we are. We still offer the best product at the best price with the same people. For over 25 years, we've been your only choice for tires in the local area, providing all major brands under one roof at a fair price for your family's budget. Plus that excellent service after the sale with free rotations, free alignment check, free flat repairs with our exclusive Plus plan. That tradition continues today. Looking for tires you can trust? Choose us. Trusted Tire and Auto.
When it's time to choose your team, you want to pick the best.
I pick Carson Wentz. I pick Hunter Lipke.
Where'd you come from?
I was in football just like you.
Always choose people you know and trust for your team, like your community bankers at First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
You have built an amazing life by working hard and doing your job well. Delivering financial advice is what we do well. At Ameriprise Financial, our job is to use our skills, experience, and research to help you become more successful in today's economy. What we want you to walk away from each encounter with is satisfaction in knowing that together, we've done what we can to help you work toward a better future.
Well, fans, WDA Soccer is going to have to be on pause a little bit this evening. We're experiencing some rough weather here in Dwayne Carlson Stadium in Minot. Just a lightning delay so far. We still expect to have soccer later on this evening, but as to keep up with our regular scheduled programming, welcome into the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. I'm Owen Patterson. We're going to take another quick break here very shortly as we continue to wait out the lightning and thunderstorm passing above us, but I can see clear skies out of our broadcast booth here above Dwayne Carlson Stadium right now. So we should have soccer coming up very shortly for you here on the PSP Network. Stick around. We've got more of our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show coming your way after this quick break.
Are you moving your business or your home across the town or across the country? We know it can be stressful. To ensure your possessions arrive on time, intact, and on budget, make your move with Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you with every aspect of your move. With our efficient step-by-step approach to move management, we can tailor a plan to suit your needs and schedule. With locations in Bismarck, Fargo, Minot, and Aberdeen, Jobbers Moving and Storage is your choice. Visit JobbersWarehouse.com. It's Jobbers Moving and Storage. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
It's iKeating Furniture World's 90th anniversary sale. Now's the time to celebrate, update, and redecorate. From furniture for every room to flooring that brings it all together, you'll find incredible anniversary savings on just what you want, just what you need. Step up to better sleep on a Sealy, Stearns & Foster, or Tempur-Pedic mattress, all comfortably priced. Plus, no interest for 5 years. Don't miss this one, the 90th anniversary sale. Going on now at iKeating Furniture World.
The best part about working at BNC National Bank is developing relationships.
I love working with people.
We've been here for over 25 years.
We've grown just like our communities we're in.
But we still have that personal connection with our customers.
And that's why we can find the best solutions for them.
It feels great seeing projects around the community and knowing we're a small part of making that happen.
We're helping people buy their first homes.
Plan for the future.
From startups to big business.
We're part of the community.
And we're proud of it.
Yours truly, BNC.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it.
Drop it.
We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is...
Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
Are you moving your business or your home across the town or across the country? We know it can be stressful. To ensure your possessions arrive on time, intact, and on budget, make your move with Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you with every aspect of your move. With our efficient step-by-step approach to move management, we can tailor a plan to suit your needs and schedule. With locations in Bismarck, Fargo, Minot, and Aberdeen, Jobbers Moving and Storage is your choice. Visit JobbersWarehouse.com. It's Jobbers Moving and Storage.
Whether it's getting an education, making priceless memories, learning to play, playing to learn, or simply getting where you need to go, the team at Ackerman Estvold has been behind these projects and countless others, developing critical infrastructure, valuable spaces, and even some good old-fashioned fun. Entrusted with the things you know, but delivering more than you may realize. Ackerman Estvold. Trusted for decades and decades to come.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shaw's Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shots Crossroads Restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shots Crossroads.
Jersey Mike's slices your sub right in front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese, it has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah.
Order for Danny?
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
From the 26-yard line, nearing the serve pro red zone are the Demons already. Handoff, Hankey dances in the hole. Now he speeds and bursts outside, accelerates to the 20, 15, 10, 2 touches, 2 touchdowns.
Carter Hankey, this time they go left, and he just does what he does so well is he read the block. It wasn't off tackle, it wasn't off the guard on the inside, and he took his time, then he bounced to the outside, got a great little kick out block, a touch block, and deep downfield for the Demons, helping him out.
What is performance? It's strategy, conditioning, precision, anticipating the unexpected, and executing. For some, it may be just a game, but in this field, there is no playing around. You need to give it your all. You need to give it the max. Ag Vision Max by Farmer's Choice. An all-in-one playbook for growers developed by agronomists specific to your goals. It's a precise guide to maximize your field's performance. Ag Vision Max.
It's Ike Heating Furniture World's 90th anniversary sale. Now's the time to celebrate, update, and redecorate. From furniture for every room to flooring that brings it all together, you'll find incredible anniversary savings on just what you want, just what you need. Step up to better sleep on a Sealy, Stearns & Foster, or Tempur-Pedic mattress, all comfortably priced. Plus, no interest for 5 years. Don't miss this one, the 90th anniversary sale. Going on now at Ike Heating Furniture World.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on! Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Nobody thinks about personal injury until it happens. But when injury strikes, so will your bills and the turmoil and everything you'll miss out on. It's a mess and you need someone to help it all make sense. That someone is Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride. We know the territory and the process, and we work smart and hard to get you results. It's easier to get back to normal knowing there's a team behind you. We're the ones the other side doesn't want you to call. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride.
The trick to throwing well is knowing where you want the ball to go.
Like how the local bankers at First Western Bank and Trust take the time to learn about you and recommend the banking services like online banking or personal loans that keep your goals on target.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Banking is some of the most important things in your life, and banking at the right bank is very important.
We're really proud of our bank because we have great people, and our people are what make our bank go. We always want to treat our customers right and do the best job we can for them, and try to do things to help make our communities better.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Shields Visa is more than just a card. It's the freedom to go. It's a gateway to explore and do more of what you love. Imagine where the Shields Visa can take you. So join us in discovering endless possibilities. Shields Visa. Together, we've got this.
is no place like the country club. 18 holes of immaculate golf, along with golf simulator, PGA staff, club fitting and lesson, driving range and practice green, pro shop, delicious food, endless fun in the pool, and activities for the whole family. Learn more and become a member today.
Whether it's getting an education, making priceless memories, learning to play, playing to learn, or simply getting where you need to go, the team at Ackerman Estvold has been behind these projects and countless others, developing critical infrastructure, valuable spaces, and even some good old-fashioned fun. Entrusted with the things you know, but delivering more than you may realize. Ackerman Estvold, trusted for decades and decades to come.
Our stylists are trained to understand the nuances of cutting men's hair. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with a hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all. 7. Pressure. Points. Yeah.
It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here?
That's a spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
The best part about working at BNC National Bank is developing relationships.
I love working with people.
We've been here for over 25 years.
We've grown just like our communities we're in.
But we still have that personal connection with our customers.
And that's why we can find the best solutions for them.
It feels great seeing projects around the community and knowing we're a small part of making that happen.
We're helping people buy their first homes.
Plan for the future.
From startups to big business.
We're part of the community.
And we're proud of it.
Yours truly, BNC.
When property owners in Bismarck and Minot seek transformation, ServPro's construction program brings both vision and precision. From that very first hammer strike to the final touch of paint, our dedication remains unwavering. It's not just about remodeling, it's about legacy. In Minot and Bismarck, ServPro is your partner in transformation. We don't just build back, we elevate every space.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on, Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
After about a half-hour weather delay today, it's almost time for WDA Soccer on the PSP Network. Welcome into the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show from Dwayne Carlson Stadium. I'm Owen Patterson on the call as Minot High gets set to host Bismarck St. Mary's. The Majettes had a perfect 13-0 on this season, playing their penultimate home game of the year in our final soccer broadcast of the season on the PSP Network, hosting the St. Mary's Saints, a game that was supposed to be played on mid-April. So it's pretty much set that this game was going to encounter some weather delays today after being postponed due to winter weather about a month ago. The Saints now come into Minot at 3-9-1. This is the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show with timely services. It won't slow you down and no appointment needed. It's a stay in your car drive-through oil change. It'll take about 15 minutes at any of their service centers in Minot or Bismarck. You can also find them online at VIOC.com. We'll be back shortly with our Northern Plains Heating and Air keys to the game, the starting lineups, and kickoff. Finally, from Minot tonight, you're watching WDA Soccer on the PSP Network.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold up. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
There is no place like the country club. 18 holes of immaculate golf, along with golf simulator, PGA staff, club fitting and lesson, driving range and practice green, pro shop, delicious food, endless fun in the pool, and activities for the whole family. Learn more and become a member today.
Many of our clients come to us already accomplished in their lives and on the right track. However, whether it's in response to a life-changing event or you are nearing retirement, you can sleep well knowing that together we have planned for both life's opportunities and challenges. And no matter what happens, we are here to help guide you.
We've changed our name, but we haven't changed the DNA of who we are. We still offer the best product at the best price with the same people. For over 25 years, we've been your only choice for tires in the local area, providing all major brands under one roof at a fair price for your family's budget. Plus that excellent service after the sale with free rotations, free alignment check, free flat repairs with our exclusive Plus plan. That tradition continues today. Looking for tires you can trust? Choose us. Trusted Tire and Auto.
Next up on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show as we get closer to kickoff between St. Mary's and Minot. This is your Northern Plains Heating and Air keys to the game with over 25 years of experience as your heating and air experts and the factory authorized dealer for AeroSeal. There's no other choice to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains. Find them online at northern-plains.com. Well, keys to the game other than, well, you got to get those legs ready to run after a delayed start tonight by about a half an hour. We still don't see Minot High's team on the pitch right now, and we've got 7 minutes until this one's scheduled to kick off after the delay, but we do expect this one to start on its new scheduled start time without it being pushed back any further. That's one key for both teams that they have in common, but individually for the Saints, they've got to stay in control of this match. If you go back to 2 nights ago, Bismarck High came into Minot, pitched a first-half shutout, which they did in their first match of the season against Minot. Did it successfully in match 2 against the Majettes this season, and they really looked to be in a position to strike at some point in the second half. However, Minot got the early goal from Macy Burke. That was added by 3 more goals later on in the match to produce a 4-0 win for Minot High over the Bismarck High Demons. So the key for St. Mary's tonight, stay in control as long as you can today. Stay in this match for as long as you can in a match with some different circumstances, with each team having to encounter a half-hour-long delay and a shortened junior varsity contest beforehand. On the other side for Minot High, it's not a chess match. They just go out and play soccer tonight against St. Mary's, a team that's 3-9-1. It's back to business for Minot High again after playing 2 nights ago. Not a chess match. Your key to the game brought to you by Northern Plains Heating and Air. We've got the starting lineups and kickoff coming up next very shortly after this commercial break. You're watching the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show and WDA Soccer on the PSP Network. Back in 60 from Minot.
The trick to throwing well is knowing where you want the ball to go. Like how the local bankers at First Western Bank and Trust take the time to learn about you and recommend the banking services like online banking or personal loans that keep your goals on target.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
At NCC, Northwest North Dakota is our backyard. The individuals and businesses who rely on NCC's services aren't just our customers. You're our neighbors, our friends, and our families. That's why we're committed to providing the high-quality internet, video, phone, and security systems you need to stay connected with the friendly, local service you deserve. NCC, making connections in Northwest North Dakota.
Breathe in.
I can't believe I wrecked my car.
There's some things in life we can't control, but what's important is how we respond. At Jerome's Collision Center, they provide the highest quality of service, assuring the job gets done stress-free and making it feel like a breath of fresh air. And to give you peace of mind, they handle the insurance.
Are you even a therapist?
Don't worry about it. Jerome's, they're the experts. Jerome's.
Welcome back to the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show with timely services that won't slow you down and no appointment needed. It's a stay in your car, drive through oil change. It'll take about 15 minutes at any of Valvoline service centers in Minot or Bismarck. You can also find them online at VIOC.com. Our final segment features the starting lineups ahead of this match tonight between St. Mary's and Minot High, beginning with the visiting Saints from Bismarck. St. Mary's a record of 3-9-1. They have 10 points in the league table this season after their most recent match, a 0-0 draw on the road against Bismarck Century. The match before that, these two teams met up at St. Mary's Place, and Minot High picked up a 5-0 win. Starting lineup for the Saints today with their head coach Ben Hodek. In goal, it will be Jocelyn Barron, the senior, gets the start today. She's split starts lately with Savannah Schweitzer. It will be Barron in goal tonight for the blue and white. The rest of the starting 11 for St. Mary's goes like this: Michaela Klein, Lily Eberts, Addison Arndorfer, Julia Barch, Audrey Rorick, Hattie Rumish, Charlotte Schumacher, Madison Barch, Peyton Barch, and Madeline Jackson, the sophomore forward, gets the start tonight. She'll be wearing number 23 for the St. Mary's Saints. For Minot High, it's the same lineup we've been getting used to over the course of this season. Macy Burke, Bria Lewis, Emerson Perrin, McKenna Aldrich, Morgan Forthen, Julia Lewis, Java McKibben, Camden Vardy, Aniston Perrin, and Grace Hegstad, with Kinsley Gilmore back in goal, and that's really good to see for Minot. If you missed it on Tuesday night, our broadcast against Bismarck High, Gilmore had to leave the match for about 3 minutes after a Bismarck High player awkwardly landed, it looked like, on her leg. She had to leave the match, did return after a few short minutes being tended to by the training staff over on the sideline. But again, good to see Kinsley Gilmore in the starting lineup. It looks like everything's all right for the freshman goalkeeper, who again has not conceded a goal this season. Minot High as a team outscoring their opponents 83 goals to none in 13 matches, 12 of them against West Region competition. They are 12-0 in conference play for 36 points, a clear head and shoulders above second place Jamestown at 32 points with just a few matches left to go. Speaking of Minot and Jamestown, that'll be the next match for Minot on the schedule. In fact, that's tomorrow night on the road against the Jamestown Blue Jays, a battle of number 1 versus number 2. And should the Blue Jays pull off an upset, that could really flip how things look atop the WDA standings. But for Minot High, they are focused on one game at a time today against St. Mary's. We already covered our Northern Plains Heating and Air keys to the game, but to refer to them one more time right before kickoff and the starting lineups of the national anthem tonight, it's not a chess match. It's just simply go out and play good soccer. We saw that over the course of the whole season, not just to highlight one game, because they've played exceptionally well in all 13 matches so far this season, but they just work together so well. And in our Sport Clips MVP of the game on Tuesday night, we had to give the Sport Clips MVP to the defensive side for Minot High. They've been so spectacular all year long, and a lot of times they just don't get the credit for it on the air. But you got to give respect or credit where credit is due for this team, and it starts defensively, even with their talented scorers. Emerson Perrin with 39 points on the season and well over 100 career points for the senior. Then you've got Macy Burt coming up big. She's scored two goals in each of her last 4 contests, and even Java McKibben coming up with 19 points on the season and 10 goals. But it starts with Minot's defense. It's hard to win against teams when you can't score goals. You can at least draw, but you just can't beat them if you don't score. And that started by Bria Lewis, Camden Vardy, and Grace Hegstad ahead of their goalkeeper, Kinsley Gilmore, who's played spectacular as well. 43 saves on the season for Gilmore, a perfect 100% save percentage. All right, we've got the national anthem, which should be starting very shortly, but Minot High's warm-up started late, so I guess we might be adding more time on the clock for that. Looks like we've had another 12 minutes, so this has been a very pieced-together Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. We went on the air almost an hour ago. Had no idea when this game was going to start. The JV game, to let you in on some information there, very beginning of the second half, the second minute of the second half, actually, in the junior varsity game ahead of this varsity contest. The Lightning struck for the first time. Cleaned everybody out of Dwayne Carlson Stadium. The game was stopped there momentarily, and then it was eventually suspended indefinitely after waiting for about half an hour there just so we could start this varsity game at a decent time. And now it's 8:06 and we've got another 10 minutes on the clock. So it looks like we're going to head to one more long commercial break in our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show, reassess the situation, and then hopefully, finally, gets us in WDA Soccer on the PSP Network tonight. We'll be back after this short break.
We've changed our name, but we haven't changed the DNA of who we are. We still offer the best product at the best price with the same people. For over 25 years, we've been your only choice for tires in the local area, providing all major brands under one roof at a fair price for your family's budget. Plus that excellent service after the sale with free rotations, free alignment check, free flat repairs with our exclusive Plus plan. That tradition continues today. Looking for tires you can trust? Choose us. Trusted Tire and Auto.
When it's time to choose your team, you want to pick the best.
I picked Carson Wentz. I picked Hunter Lipke.
Where'd you come from? I was in football just like you.
Always choose people you know and trust for your team, like your community bankers at First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
You have built an amazing life by working hard and doing your job well. Delivering financial advice is what we do well. At Ameriprise Financial, our job is to use our skills, experience, and research to help you become more successful in today's economy. What we want you to walk away from each encounter with is satisfaction in knowing that together, we've done what we can to help you work toward a better future.
From the 26-yard line, nearing the Serve Pro red zone are the Demons already. Handoff, Henke dances in the hole. Now he speeds and bursts outside, accelerates to the 20, 15, 10, 2 touches, 2 touchdowns.
Carter Henke, this time they go left, and he just does what he does so well is he read the block. It wasn't off tackle, it wasn't off the guard on the inside, and he took his time, then he bounced to the outside, got a great little kick-out block, a touch block, and deep downfield for the Demons, helping them out.
Well, as we wait out, it looks like another little delay in the start time of our WDA soccer match. Let's remind you, our next broadcast coming up on the PSP Network is a week from today. That would be the quarterfinal round of the WDA baseball tournament. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, every game of that baseball tournament broadcast live on the PSP Network. We've got 4 games on Thursday, 4 games on Friday, the 2 state qualifiers on Saturday, and again the championship on Saturday evening. Should be a good show from Corbett Field. Coming up again a week from tonight, the WDA baseball tournament broadcast live for free on the PSP Network. And that's almost going to do it for this year. What a year it's been on the PSP Network, 2023-2024 season. here on the PSP Network. Slowly but surely wrapping up. We've got one more soccer broadcast to give you tonight whenever it happens. We might just stay here all night long and enjoy Dwayne Carlson Stadium on what was a very beautiful night. Had a great intro ready for you guys with sunny skies, but we had to replace it. We couldn't lie. We've got a weather delay that hindered our start time tonight by 40 minutes at the moment, and we've got another 7 minutes before the national anthem gets played and the starting lineups are announced inside the building here. So stay with us. We've got some more advertisements to run and some more time to kill ahead of our kickoff today. Thank you for tuning in once again to the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show in WDA Soccer on the PSP Network. Stick around. We hope to have soccer very soon.
Jersey Mike's slices your sub right in front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese, it has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah.
Order for Danny? Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
There is no place like the country club. 18 holes of immaculate golf, along with golf simulator, PGA staff, club fitting and lesson, driving range and practice green, pro shop, delicious food, endless fun in the pool, and activities for the whole family. Learn more and become a member today.
Banking is some of the most important things in your life, and banking at the right bank is very important. We're really proud of our bank because we have great people, and our people are what make our bank go. We always want to treat our customers right and do the best job we can for them, and try to do things to help make our communities better.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Well, we might be in for a little bit longer delay than we were initially expecting and then suspecting again. We've got 5 minutes still before the national anthem gets played and starting lineup gets announced, and that clock has stopped moving. So the delay continues here from Minot. So let's take a look at our Shields of Minot and Bismarck WDA Girls Soccer table. Shields of Minot and Bismarck have every sporting good imaginable, from fashion to footwear. They are also proud to support the PSP Network's mission of promoting local athletes. Let's take a look at those Shields of Minot and Bismarck standings right now. Again, Minot is in the #1 spot with 36 points in the table, 12 wins in 12 matches in WDA play. They are followed up 4 points back by the Jamestown Blue Jays. Those two teams will meet tomorrow night in Jamestown, with the Blue Jays 10-1-2 on the season in conference play. Third place, Mandan with 31 points, a point behind Jamestown at 10-3-1. They can lock up a spot in the state tournament with a win here to end the week. And then you get to the bubble teams. There's 3 teams still in contention for a state tournament spot. Legacy with 23 points. They occupy that 4th and final qualification position with a 7-4-2 record. Bismarck was unable to gain a point in their last match up here in Minot, so they stay 4 points behind the Sabres, who are off on Tuesday, so nothing changed between those two. Century gained a point on both teams, putting them up to 18 points in the table into 6th position. So the Patriots, with 3 matches left, are 5 points back of Legacy, meaning those 3 teams are all vying for 1 spot at the state tournament as long as Mandan continues to add at least 1 point throughout their final 3 matches of the season. The rest, St. Mary's with 10 points, Dickinson with 3, and Williston with none. They are out of qualification position. St. Mary's with 3 matches to go. The most points they can muster up here at the end of the season is a total of 19, which would put them again in 5th place at the moment. But the Saints with a 3-9-1 record, looking to finish out the season strong with a good performance today against Minot High. And then also to wrap up the season, their schedule looks like this. Of course, Minot High tonight. Dickinson, they'll be on the road against the Midgets on Tuesday, and they'll finish up the regular season on Friday night against the Bismarck Demons for their final home game of the year. As for the Minot High Majettes, they also have 3 matches left to go after this match. They'll be on the road against Jamestown tomorrow night, at Bismarck Century on Tuesday, and another Friday match against Williston on May 24th. That will be back here at Dwayne Carlson Stadium. We will have no coverage of that game because of the WDA baseball tournament that we advertised just a moment ago. You can catch that one starting next Thursday on the PSP network. Every game of the WDA baseball tournament live for free on PSP. All right, one very final break in this Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show, and we will have the national anthem, the starting lineups, and kickoff, what you've all been waiting for tonight for over an hour now on the PSP network. WDA Soccer is officially on the way.
The best part about working at BNC National Bank is developing relationships.
I love working with people.
We've been here for over 25 years.
We've grown just like our communities we're in.
But we still have that personal connection with our customers.
And that's why we can find the best solutions for them.
It feels great seeing projects around the community and knowing we're a small part of making that happen.
We're helping people buy their first homes.
Plan for the future.
From startups to big business.
We're part of the community.
And we're proud of it.
Yours truly, BNC.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
It's iKeating Furniture World's 90th anniversary sale. Now's the time to celebrate, update, and redecorate. From furniture for every room to flooring that brings it all together, you'll find incredible anniversary savings on just what you want, just what you need. Step up to better sleep on a Sealy, Stearns & Foster, or Tempur-Pedic mattress, all comfortably priced. Plus, no interest for 5 years. Don't miss this one, the 90th anniversary sale, going on now at iKeating Furniture World.
It's Tundra Month at Cedric Field Toyota. With more than 30 new Tundras to choose from, starting under $50,000, there's a Tundra to fit every lifestyle. Built in Texas and sold right here in Bismarck, North Dakota, the Tundra is more than just a truck. It's an experience. Step inside to discover comfort and cutting-edge technology with the very best safety features. From the rugged SR5 to the luxurious Capstone, there is a Tundra for every adventure. Just off I-94's exit 161 in Bismarck, Cedric Field Toyota. Let's go places.
Good evening and welcome to Dwayne Carlson Stadium, where tonight your Minot Majettes will be playing host to St. Mary in tonight's WDA matchup. At this time, we ask that you please rise if you're able, remove all headgear, and place your right hand over your heart as we honor our nation with our national anthem. And now for tonight's starting lineup. Starting first with the Saints. This is number 0, Jocelyn Marone. Number 2, Michaela Klein. Wearing number 22, Lily Eberts. Number 5, Addison Dorfer. Number 8, Julia Barch. Number 9, Audrey Rorick. Number 12, Haiti Romich. Number 15, Charlotte Schumacher. Number 19, Madison Barch. Number 24, Peyton Barch. And number 23, Madeline Jackson. The Saints are coached by Ben Houdick, assisted by Joanna Drennan, Matthew Sheets, Taylor McNully, and Haley Schweitzer. And now let's make some noise for your Minot Majettes. Starting senior number 12, Macy Burke. Starting senior number 3, Bria Lewis. Starting senior number 22, Emerson Perrin. Junior number 37, McKenna Aldridge. Junior number 30, Morgan Forthen. Sophomore number 9, Julia Lewis. Sophomore number 14, Jayla McKibben. Sophomore number 18, Camden Vardy. In goal we have freshman number 0, Kinsley Gilmore. Freshman number 11, Addison Perrin. And 8th grader number 33, Grace Hegstead. My high schools are Matt Fall, Ellen Jevons, Creighton Bachmeyer, John Vandervenner.
Shields Visa is more than just a card. It's the freedom to go. It's a gateway to explore and do more of what you love. Imagine where the Shields Visa can take you. So join us in discovering endless possibilities. Shields Visa. Together, we've got this.
Enough waiting. It's time for soccer here from Minot on the PSP Network. We are set and ready for kickoff. There's the whistle and we're underway from Dwayne Carlson Stadium. Just almost an hour after our originally scheduled kickoff tonight. We are officially underway between St. Mary's and Minot High. Thank you for sticking with us. If you were able to tune in late, well, then we're kicking it off right now at just about 8:30 p.m. Central Time after a lightning delay canceled the second half of the JV game and pushed the start time of this varsity contest back by an hour. I'm Owen Patterson on the call. We begin this match here. St. Mary's getting into an offensive set. It's taken away by Minot High. Played back to the defensive line. We'll reintroduce you to the starting lineups as we go on early in this first half. Minot High possessing the ball for the first time. Pass by Aniston Perrin will find Grace Hegstad over to Morgan Forthen on the near side. Long leading pass intended for possibly Macy Burke is going to travel out of bounds. It was played out of bounds by St. Mary's Addison Arndorfer, the senior defensive player wearing number 5 in blue and white. Play to the middle. An early shot attempt that goes through the football goal post but over the crossbar by Emerson Perrin. Perrin scored 2 goals in the last match against Bismarck High. One was on a penalty kick and one was on a free kick. That free kick took home our Jobbers move of the game. It was the 4th goal of 4 for Minot High against Bismarck in that 4-0 win on Tuesday night. Java McKibben dribbling past the defense there. The defender fell down, able to get a pass cleanly off to her teammate. Going to find Aniston Perrin here, lined up in the middle. Oh, leading pass for Morgan Forth, and it's one-on-one with the goalkeeper, but it's going to roll out of bounds. Just almost an early opportunity, just seconds into this match for Minot High to put the first goal on the board. The pass from Perrin, Aniston Perrin, up to Morgan Forth and brought St. Mary's goalkeeper Jocelyn Barone out of the goal a long ways, and watch that one roll out of bounds. Minot picks it up on offense again. Will roll into the corner. Last touch by the Majettes. Let's get you those starting 11s once again in case you forgot them. We introduced you to them in the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show as well. For St. Mary's, it will go like this. Michaela Klein, Addison Arndorfer, Julia Barch, Audrey Rorick, Hattie Rumish, Charlotte Schumacher, Madison Barch, Lily Eberts, Peyton Barch, and Madeline Jackson, with Jocelyn Barone, the goalkeeper for St. Mary's. And there is your first goal of the match for Minot High, getting it started early. That is Java McKibben with the goal. It's 1-0 Minot High on the BNC National Bank scoreboard in a matter of 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Here's a look at it again on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. Ran out of room there. And eventually played back to the middle. The assist by Morgan Forthen found its way all the way to Java McKibben for the first goal of the match. 3rd minute goal for Java McKibben, her 11th on the season, 20th point of the year for the sophomore forward for Minot High. Out of the kickoff, Minot had a look there. Instead, it was cleared by the Saints, picked up on the forward line by Michaela Klein. Long pass in towards the goal is going to go out of bounds, and Minot will get a goalie kick. Well, that early goal's got to feel good for Minot High, a team that was kept off the scoreboard in the first half by Bismarck in their last match out. The second time the Demons pitched a first half shutout through 40 minutes against Minot this season in their 2 matches played. Minot High ended up winning both of them. Today, though, the first half gets started early with the first goal by the Majettes. St. Mary's with possession here on the offensive side. However, that ball's going to travel out of bounds. Another goalie kick coming up for the Majettes and Kinsley Gilmore. The freshman starting her 20th career game. She's allowed 8 total goals over those starts. None of them have gotten through this year. Played out of bounds there by the Saints. Starting lineup for Minot High. Get to that while we're at it. Macy Burke, Bria Lewis, Emerson Perrin, McKenna Aldridge, Morgan Forthen, Julia Lewis, Java McKibben, Camden Vardy, Aniston Perrin, and Grace Hegstad, with Kinsley Gilmore in goal. And McKibben with the early score, but the player to focus on today, Aniston Perrin. In this month of May, 1 goal and 3 assists for the freshman. Continues to grow as a soccer player. Oh, but lost it there. I believe that might have been Vardy, actually. Vardy's just going to send that one past the goal line. So that'll lead to our first Serve Pro corner kick. It'll be taken by St. Mary's with 24/7 emergency service and trained technicians. Using advanced technology and specializing in fire and water cleanup and restoration at Serve Pro, they bring you the corner kicks tonight. First one up for the Saints. As we were just 5.5 minutes into this match, a 1-0 lead for Minot on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Back to the middle and sent away by the Majettes, but that will lead to another Serve Pro corner kick for St. Mary's. They'll try it again.
Corner kick for the Saints.
Their life is busy. That's why BNC National Bank will make managing your money easy. They have locations throughout North Dakota, Minnesota, and Arizona. Also online at bnc.bank. Header was just missed by the Saints there. And now Minot's going to take it away. Bria Lewis sprinting up the pitch. Gives it up ahead to Macy Burke. And a chase there for the ball with the defender for St. Mary's, who's going to win it, Addison Arndorfer. Arndorfer just ahead of the Minot High trackster, Macy Burke. Speaking of her multi-sport ability this year, Burke was named the premier senior athlete on the girls' side for Minot High School in their awards banquet that happened yesterday. Dual sporting in the spring. Also features on the ice hockey roster.
We like to thank our gold medal sponsors, First International Baking Trust.
Play to the middle here, but it's going to be picked up on the near side by Lewis. Past the intended target, Burke, and sent out of bounds by Arndorfer. Third-minute goal for Java McKibben got Minot High on the board first, and they're looking to add to it very shortly after.
Thank you for supporting the Jet Soccer.
Inside of 33 minutes to go in the first half. And Minot 13-0 on the season. Their last 3 matches have gone like this. A 13-0 win on the road at Dickinson. A 5-0 win against St. Mary's as we have a serve pro corner kick. First one for Minot. And they're just going to play it into the offense, but Burke had her pass knocked away. It's going to get sent back to Aniston Perrin, curving towards the goalkeeper Barone. And Jocelyn Barone with the save on the Aniston Perrin shot. In those last 3 matches for Minot, a 13-0 win on the road against Dickinson, a 5-0 win on the road against St. Mary's, and a 4-0 win on Tuesday at home against Bismarck High. Before that Bismarck game, they'd already solidified their spot in the girls soccer state tournament that Dwayne Carlson Stadium will be hosting starting in 2 weeks. First weekend of June. Minot will be there in search of a 4th consecutive state title. If you have been following along, Minot's at 64 straight matches without a loss, going back to the 2019 state championship game. Throwing defense and offense, there is Grace Hegstad. Pass to Megan Forthen. It's going to find Julia Lewis dribbling to her left. Switches back to the right, sends a shot through 2 Saints defenders, but another save by Barone, keeping the Majettes off the scoreboard after the early strike. Punted away by Barone. Was picked up by Lily Eberts, making a jersey switch today. She's wearing 22 this evening. The Jets have it at midfield. Pass from Julia Lewis to Bria Lewis. McKibben with the leading pass to Macy Berg, just over Barone. It's rolling, and the almost assist by Morgan Forthen off the crossbar. Another opportunity for Minot High. However, it's going to go wide of the goal. See if we got that one on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. Well, it could have been right here for Burke. Just try to touch it over Barone, and then St. Mary's able to catch up. Forthen with the shot attempt off the crossbar, and then just played out of bounds. But Jets back on offense. 10 minutes in. Forthen pass to Macy Burke. Burke dribbling into the corner. She's shoved by Arndorfer. Both players hit the turf. Ball travels out of bounds, and due to the penalty, that'll lead to a Minot High free kick. Aniston Perrin will take it here from the near side. Almost a corner kick, just a little further in. Perrin now gets the signal to go. Perrin shoots one over the St. Mary's defense. But Michaela Klein was there to prevent a scoring chance off of the free kick for Minot. Instead, Majettes keep it alive offensively until it's stolen away by Lily Eberts. Back into the possession of the Majettes. With Aniston Perrin. Each team playing catch with one another, one touch, and then a turnover. That one rolls past the goal line. Last touch by the Majettes. We'll get a goalie kick for St. Mary's. Also a good time to remind you this broadcast on the PSP Network is brought to you by Prestwich Orthodontics, specializing in braces and Invisalign for all ages. Now for 0% financing and free consultations, virtual or in office. You can enjoy professional treatment in a fun, relaxed atmosphere. Check them out at minotbraces.com. Thank you, Prestwich Orthodontics, and all our great sponsors helping us put on this broadcast of high school soccer on the PSP Network. Julia Lewis, pass to the 18. And Burke to McKibben, left-footed shot, rolls in. That's a Minot Majettes goal. Emerson Perrin scores and makes it 2-0 in the 14th minute. Here it is on your Ryan Family Dealerships replay. Burke finds McKibben. McKibben with a little dump-off pass to her left. Emerson Perrin rolls one right past Jocelyn Barone.
Assisted by Mickey Burke.
And that will be the second goal of the game for Minot. Third-minute goal for McKibben, followed up by the 14th minute goal by Emerson Perrin. And now Minot is going again. Sails way high off the foot of Emerson.
We would also like to thank our bronze level sponsors.
26th goal of the year for Emerson Perrin, ups her point total to 40 on this 2024 campaign. That is #1 still in the West region. Now 7 points ahead of Mandan's Sarah Heldrop and her own teammate Macy Burke. Arndorfer tries to send that one away, finds her teammate Michaela Klein. We'll take a look at that full WDA points table, individual points leaders in the conference later on in our second half following the Magic Towing Intermission report. Got a lot of interesting storylines in that leaderboard after our latest round of WDA Soccer on Tuesday night. A game for the record books for Sarah Heldrop against Williston. Obviously the continued success for Perrin and Burke and Minot High, who have plenty of names in that scoring leaderboard. And they're continuing to increase their lead and their scoring numbers here early on in the first half against St. Mary's with 2 goals inside of the first 15 minutes. Eberts was last to touch it. It'll be Minot High possession on the throw-in. Addison Perrin's pass beyond the reach of Morgan Forthen. She'll watch that one roll past the goal line. Well, it was kind of clear skies when we arrived to Dwayne Carlson Stadium today. Some humid weather, obviously pretty good indication that there might be storms on the way this time of year in North Dakota. And then the clouds started rolling in as we were setting up the broadcast. The JV game was quickly progressing through the first half. Got to halftime. So that looks like a lot of rain coming our direction. And then, of course, the lightning strikes had to postpone and eventually, delay, and then eventually suspend that second half of the junior varsity game. They played about 2.5 minutes of the second half before clearing the field and then clearing Dwayne Carlson Stadium, and still might be able to see it on your picture on your screen, but there is still some big dark clouds hanging above the Magic City right now with another pouring of rain, it looks like, on the way. Out to the southwest, we've got some pretty clear skies. Obviously some clouds as we've got some more scoring for Minot High here in the first half. And that's going to be Macy Burke, I do believe, who scored that goal, making this a 3-0 lead. We'll check it for sure on the Ryan Family Dealership replay. It sure was Burke from 10 yards out on the assist from Perrin. 3-0 lead on the BNC National Bank scoreboard with locations in North Dakota, Minnesota, and Arizona. Also find them online at bnc.bank. They provide you with banking and wealth management services for your business and family. That's BNC National Bank. Early offense for Minot High leads to a 3-goal lead in the 15th minute of action. Goal number 19 on the year for Macy Burke. 33 points now on the year for the senior. And she's trying to keep up quite the pace she's been on lately Since the start of last week, she's averaging 3 points per match over her last 4. She has 12 points combined, and in all of those 4 matches has netted at least 2 goals. Off to a pretty good start if she wants to keep that streak alive with a 15th minute goal today against St. Mary's. Burke, who put in 29 goals last season. Coley Roberts into the match for 24. She had a hat trick against Dickinson last week. She's got a Serve Pro corner kick on the way as St. Mary's brings in a quick substitute. They'll bring in Caitlin Randall off of the bench as they prepare for this Serve Pro corner kick with 24/7 emergency service and trained technicians specializing in fire and water cleanup and restoration at Serve Pro. A player down for Minot. It's going to be Emerson Perrin. There's a penalty against St. Mary's there on the corner kick play, so Perrin, who gets up limping, will take this penalty kick. In the 18th minute, Emerson Perrin looking for her second goal of the game and the 4th for the team. It's good. Still limping a little bit, getting high fives from her teammates. Perrin puts in the penalty kick, and it is a 4-0 lead. Watch it again on your Ryan Family Dealerships replay. For 50 years, Ryan has been a trusted name for car buyers in western North Dakota. Shop their entire inventory at driveryan.com. Visit one of their 5 locations in Minot and Williston. Ryan Family Dealerships. Here is the approach and the kick by Perrin. 4-0 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard as we just get into the 18th minute of soccer action today. Arndorfer missed it. Sliding save there by Barone. 27 goals now on the season for Emerson. Here's a steal by the Majettes. Pass again, going to end up in the box after St. Mary's defense couldn't get a clean steal. And heading out of bounds with the soccer ball was Hattie Rummish. Roberts with some nice dribbling there for Minot. Pass deflected off of the shin of St. Mary's defensive player, right to their goalkeeper, Barone. And that whistle, they said Charlotte Schumacher was using her elbow to fend off Aniston Perrin. So free kick for Minot. They'll take it quickly. Set up the offense again. And with a 4-goal lead this early in the first half, they're just looking for some well-synced passes right now. Just the overall art of the Minot High offense is what's being practiced at this point in the game. Now the defense gets a little more action after some time off. St. Mary's player ahead of the offense. It'll be offsides against the Saints. St. Mary's a team that is 3-9-1 on the season through 13 matches. Their last 3, a 2-0 loss on the road against Legacy, 5-0 loss to Minot, and then 2 nights ago against Century ended up in a 0-0 draw. Roberts keeps it in bounds. Pass across the pitch was sent away by St. Mary's, but it went right to a Minot High player, and again fending that ball out of the goalie box. And that was Remish. Out to Julia Lewis, passes near side to Kaylee Gibbons. One of the many substitutes that came in for Minot High after the goal, latest goal. We've played half of this first half. We've got the Magic Towing intermission report coming up in just under 20 minutes. Remember, their phone number is 701-509-4011. There's no job too big or too small for Magic Towing. Whenever you need a tow, Magic Towing serving Western North Dakota. Aniston Perrin at the midfield line finds Julia Lewis. Lewis from the edge of the midfield circle sets Minot's offense up from the midfield. Burke lost it. Saints look for a long pass. It's picked off by Camden Vardy. And Minot High throwing. Minot's going to bring in senior Lexi Schonauer off the bench. Got that substitution break. Schonauer's pass to Coley Roberts was not collected cleanly. Instead, it'll lead to the Saints possessing the soccer ball here. Ebert's pass into traffic will stay with St. Mary's only momentarily before being picked up by the Majettes once again. 18-10 left first half. Pass from Charlotte Schumacher. Finds his way to Lily Eberts. Back and forth passing there on the Minot offensive side. Eventually gets past midfield. Back into possession of the Majettes. Schonauer had it poked away. Now Kaylee Gibbons finds Aniston Perrin. Perrin passed to her left. Hit a St. Mary's player square on the knee. And shot out of bounds by Peyton Barch. From 25 yards out. It's a nice looking shot from Aniston Perrin. However, Jocelyn Barone was there to save it. Barone in that 0-0 draw against Century. Savannah Schweitzer, the starting goalkeeper for St. Mary's against Century, made 13 saves. That was big to keep the Patriots off the scoreboard and lead St. Mary's to a 1 point gained in the West Region standings. They're up to 10 points on the season. Again, a little bit too late for a comeback and a trip to the state tournament this year. Still a lot of meaningful matches left to play. And goalkeeper situation, you've seen a lot of starts from Jocelyn Barone, a couple starts from Savannah Schweitzer as well. Barone's last start came against Dickinson, a win for St. Mary's, 4-1 over the Midgets. She also started the game before that against Williston, a 3-0 win. This pass finds its way to Aaliyah Gibbons. Shot too high and out of bounds. Minot continues to substitute in this first half, bringing McKenna Aldrich into the match. First half scoring so far as we've played close to 25 full minutes. 3rd minute goal by Java McKibben, followed by Emerson Perrin's first goal at the 14-minute mark. Long shot off the crossbar. Macy Burke added the 3rd goal in the 15th minute, and Emerson Perrin on the penalty kick, still limping. In the 18th minute, made it 4-0.
Schneider, number 26, Keelan Schneider, and number 25, Grace Link.
Two St. Mary's players came in at that last substitution break. That was Abigail Schneider, number 7, and Grace Link, number 25. Played back to the Minot defensive lineup. They took on the Sport Clips MVP of the match against Bismarck. And far too often do we give all of the credit to the goal scorers, the assisters, the forwards and midfielders for Minot High, but man, does the defensive side play good night in and night out. Takes a complete squad of 11 doing their job every game to get to 64 straight matches without encountering a loss. Serve Pro corner kick on the way, taken from the far side. And a tackle there by St. Mary's in the box. That'll lead to a Minot penalty kick. Emerson Perrin will take it. From 6 yards out. Perrin looking for the first half hat trick. And she nets it. Emerson Perrin, that's goal number 28 on the year, number 3 in this match alone. 5-0 lead on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Your life is busy, that's why they'll make managing money easy with locations in North Dakota, Minnesota, and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online at bnc.bank. Here's a look at the Ryan Family Dealership replay. Hat trick in the bag for Emerson Perrin tonight. Also like to remind you this time this broadcast of high school soccer on the PSP Network is brought to you in part by Roger Ward Moving and Storage, proudly helping the region with their moving and storage needs since 1942. You can find them online at rogerwardmovingandStorage.com to schedule a move or to find a quote. That's Roger Ward Moving and Storage. Sharp pass ahead from Bria Lewis. Knocked down by the Saints, and so is that player. That was Grace Link who just came into the match. Penalty assessed to Minot. A long free kick for the Saints, taken by Arndorfer. Sent all the way into the box and picked up by Kinsley Gilmore. Hasn't had too much action lately. He had the early offensive attack from St. Mary's pretty much off the kickoff, but since then, Saints have not gotten anywhere near that goalie box. Macy Burke looking for another goal. Or maybe just another point, as she's going to actually shoot it there, and Barone going to collect the shot sitting on the turf. Remains a 5-0 lead for Minot inside of 12 minutes to go in half number 1. Throw in for the Majettes. Play quickly to Aldrich. Just past Burke, but it will find Aaliyah Gibbons. Takes a second shot and just spins to Barone. Aaliyah Gibbons took a shot earlier that sailed a little bit too high. That one was deflected. Lewis tracks it down on the far side. Dribbles to her left. Almost lost the handle. Now going to put up a shot deflected by Barone. Arndorfer just going to send that out of bounds and bring us to a Serve Pro corner kick. Once again, with 24/7 emergency service and trained technicians specializing in fire and water cleanup and restoration by using most advanced technology at Serve Pro. See what the Majettes do with this corner. It will be sent into the box, but will roll all the way out of the near sideline. Set up a Saints throw-in. Taken by Eberts. Ten minutes remain in half number one. Another reminder, we got the Magic Towing Intermission Report coming up once this first half is complete. And the good thing is, maybe expected that rain to fall again over Dwayne Carlson Stadium. It looks like it's moving more towards the north of town. And I think we're going to play 80 minutes of soccer tonight without any more delays. If you're just joining us, our start time was delayed by about an hour due to a lightning delay that lasted unofficially 40 minutes. Another save there by Barone and a long shot in by the Majettes outside the box. Last touch by the Majettes, rolling past the goal line, leads to a goalie kick for St. Mary's. As Minot returns some starters to the pitch. While trailing by 5 goals here late in the first half, St. Mary's offense will be dependent on a lot. An offense that has produced 10 goals this year through 13 matches, 9 of which have come against 2 opponents, Willison and Dickinson, the 2 teams that St. Mary's ahead of in the standings. Shot off the crossbar by Burke. Will get another chance at it offensively for Minot. Still nobody with clear control of the ball, as look like Aniston Perrin and Grace Link were contesting it. Kick back to the defensive line at midfield for Minot. Now a steal by the Saints. Here comes St. Mary's. It is taken away on the offsides. Audrey Rorick was leading the charge for the Saints. It'll be called back. Minot's defense was able to rally to it with Gilmore coming outside of the box, or to the very front edge of it. So I give it to Rorick again. That time it was Madeline Jackson. The call up for this game off the JV roster gets the jersey number 23, the sophomore forward for St. Mary's, Madeline Jackson on the forward lineup for the St. Mary's Saints. Head coach Ben Hudick. Six minutes and 5 seconds remaining on the BNC National Bank scoreboard in half number one. Reminder coming up in the second half, we'll take a look at the points leaderboard in the West region for girls soccer. We will also look at the upcoming schedule this week in the WDA for Sport of Girls Soccer. Minot High will be in action tomorrow at Jamestown. Oh. Like a shot attempt that should have been taken there in front of the net. Instead, it'll end up in the hands of Jocelyn Barone. Jada Shaw was there for Minot. And we'll also take another peek at the Shields of Minot and Bismarck West Region Girls Soccer standings as we reach the midpoint of the second to final week of the regular season. Regular season play will wrap up next week. And again, no West Region tournament this year, so just the top 4 in the standings after all the matches are complete. They'll qualify to make a trip here to Dwayne Carlson Stadium for the NDHSA Girls Soccer State Tournament. St. Mary's trying to pass up the pitch from Rorick. However, Minot's defense, again, not letting them get anywhere. Passed it right back to the player throwing it in, so that'll be a change of hands on the near side. Throw in by Minot. Sets up a Serve Pro corner kick after it's deflected out of bounds by the Saints. 24/7 Mercy Service and trained technicians at Serve Pro. Corner kick from the near side this time for the Majettes. Saints, 2 touches, get it out of the box. Now a pass past midfield. There's a race for it, and Gibbons will win it. Grace Link plays that ball out of bounds. Throw in for Minot. This broadcast on the PSP Network brought to you by the UPS store located on South Broadway in the Marketplace Foods Plaza in Minot, North Dakota. Open Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 7, and on Saturday from 8:30 to 3. For all your packing and shipping needs, it's the UPS store. Final few moments of the first half. Minot with 5 goals in the opening 40 minutes today. A nice first half offensively and defensively here lately by Matt Fow's team on the pitch. Another instance, the Saints were out of position. Julia Lewis is able to track down the pass. It's going to get by Barone, and that's going to be the 6th goal of half number 1 for the Minot High Majettes. Give it to Jada Shaw on the assist from Julia Lewis. That is goal number 5 of the season for the junior midfielder, number 20, Jada Shaw. And let's take a look at the Ryan Family Dealerships replay on that one. With specialized training and technology, nobody knows your vehicle better than the certified techs at Ryan Family Dealerships. You can trust repairs to Ryan.
Assist by Julia Lewis.
Julia to Jada for the 6th goal of the first half for Minot. Throw in for the Majettes with 75 seconds remaining in half number 1. For the Majettes, still first half not fully complete. Their highest scoring match since May 9th. A week ago against Dickinson, they put up 13 goals against the Midgets. They have 4 matches this year with double-digit goals on the board, but 10 against Mandan. That was just a few nights after a 13-goal performance against Williston. And then, of course, earlier in the year, the 23-goal outing at home against Dickinson High School. Barone will bring the ball to the edge of the goalie box and boot it away. Final seconds of the first half. Minot with possession. Going to set up another quick shot, but it's cleared by the Saints, and that will end half number 1. Magic Towing Intermission Report on the way. We got a lot to recap in half number 1. Minot High strikes for 6 in the first 40 minutes. We'll take a look at what happened in half number 1, part of our Magic Towing Intermission Report. Also take a look at what's next on the PSP Network broadcast schedule next week after this commercial break.
We've changed our name, but we haven't changed the DNA of who we are. We still offer the best product at the best price with the same people. For over 25 years, we've been your only choice for tires in the local area, providing all major brands under one roof at a fair price for your family's budget. Plus that excellent service after the sale with free rotations, free alignment check, free flat repairs with our exclusive Plus plan. That tradition continues today. Looking for tires you can trust? Choose us. Trusted Tire and Auto.
When it's time to choose your team, you want to pick the best.
I pick Carson Wentz. I pick Hunter Lipke.
Where'd you come from? I was in football, just like you.
Always choose people you know and trust for your team, like your community bankers at First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
You have built an amazing life by working hard and doing your job well. Delivering financial advice is what we do well. At Ameriprise Financial, our job is to use our skills, experience, and research to help you become more successful in today's economy. What we want you to walk away from each encounter with is satisfaction in knowing that together, we've done what we can to help you work toward a better future.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Our stylists are trained to understand the nuances of cutting men's hair. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with a hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all. 7. Pressure. Points. Yeah.
It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here.
That's the spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
The best part about working at BNC National Bank is developing relationships.
I love working with people.
We've been here for over 25 years.
We've grown just like our communities we're in.
But we still have that personal connection with our customers.
And that's why we can find the best solutions for them.
It feels great seeing projects around the community and knowing we're a small part of making that happen.
We're helping people buy their first homes.
Plan for the future.
From startups to big business.
We're part of the community.
And we're proud of it.
Yours truly, BNC.
Probably nothing more satisfying for a soccer head coach than a 6-goal lead at the half. Welcome into the Magic Towing Intermission Report. Remember the phone number is 701-509-4011. There's no job too big or too small for Magic Towing serving Western North Dakota. Once again, that phone number is 701-509-4011. Well, you see it on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. Minot High puts up a 6 spot in the first 40 minutes of soccer action. It seemed like the weather delay did not impact them a bit in their performance, at least in the first half today. Let's take a look at the highlights from half number 1 with our first half Ryan Family Dealerships replays. It started out with the first goal of the match coming from, Java McKibben in the 3rd minute. That got things started for the Majettes, a 1-goal lead. And then Emerson Perrin here on the rebound attempt, set it up. Well, that was the next one right here on your Ryan Family Dealerships replay. Perrin would score there on the little tap from McKibben, made it 2-0, and then after that, another goal from Burke. Emerson Perrin on the penalty kick, and to wrap up the first half scoring-wise for Minot. That would be Jada Shaw scoring her 5th goal of the season. That made it 6-0 in favor of the Minot High Majettes through the first 40 minutes as we continue to cycle through a couple of not Ryan Family Dealership replays here. There was the 3rd goal of half number 1, and then it would continue here. The penalty kick for Emerson Perrin, limping after taking the penalty and then converting on the penalty kick in the 18th minute. Bang. 4-0. And then here the 6th goal of the first half. Rolls past the goalkeeper and finds Jada Shaw. That made it 6-0 in favor of Minot High. And that's how we got to the score that we have now on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. 6-0 in favor of the Majettes. Another reminder that starting next week, Thursday, we have the WDA baseball tournament on the PSP network. Tune in on Thursday for 4 games, the quarterfinal round. Friday for the 2 elimination games and semifinals. And then on Saturday, when we send 4 teams to state, the State A baseball tournament. That's the 2 state qualifiers on Saturday morning. And then the conference championship game in the West region on Saturday evening, live from legendary Corbett Field right here in Minot, North Dakota. Streamed live and free on the PSP network. That's the WDA baseball tournament starting next Thursday. All right, we've got the second half of soccer coming up next. That concludes our Magic Towing Intermission Report. Back from Dwayne Carlson Stadium after this commercial break.
This presentation on the PSP network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Shields Visa is more than just a card. It's the freedom to go. It's a gateway to explore and do more of what you love. Imagine where the Shields Visa can take you. So join us in discovering endless possibilities. Shields Visa. Together, we've got this.
Six-goal first half for the Minot Majettes. Have them in front by a large margin as we start half number 2 here on the PSP Network. 6-0 lead for Minot on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. The Majettes will take the second half kickoff as we return to action here on the PSP Network. Thank you for joining us tonight. It's going to be a late one today from Dwayne Carlson Stadium as we had our initial kickoff delayed by an hour by weather. Still waiting for the official whistle to start the second half. Looks like we're even waiting on the ball. And now we're good to go, starting the second half. Put 40 minutes back on the clock. Second half underway. Majettes going right to left now on your screen. The Saints going left to right. Ball back around the 40-yard line now, rolling towards midfield. Back and forth possession between the Saints and Majettes. Now eventually Minot High gets it into their offense. First half headlined by 3 Emerson Perrin goals, including the penalty kick. The other 3 goals, 1 each for Java McKibben, Macy Burke, and Jada Shaw. Minot High put up 3 goals in the first 15 minutes of this match. Take an early lead and now just rely on the defense the rest of the way for Matt Faust's team. Played all the way back to the goal line by Minot's defensive player. The goalie kick coming for the Majettes. As promised in this second half, we'll take a look at the West Region Girls Soccer table, the schedule for today, who's in action tonight, as well as the rest of the week. So you get closer and closer to the end of the spring sports regular season. Sent away by Gilmore. Picked up in midfield by Macy Burke. Looking for McKibben. However, it's not going to find its target. Sent out of bounds by the Saints. Will lead to a Minot High throw-in. Julia Lewis working on the far side. Pass is good for the goal. Minot with another early quick start to a half. It makes it 7-0. Here it is on your Ryan Family Dealerships replay. Morgan Forthen credited with the goal. Julia Lewis with the assist. 7-0 lead for Minot on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. With locations throughout North Dakota, Minnesota, and Arizona, BNC National Bank provides you with banking and wealth management services for your business and family. Visit BNC Bank online today at bnc.bank. 43rd minute goal for Morgan Forthen. Goal number 9 on the year for the junior midfielder. 17 points on the season as well. Had it stolen away this time on her approach into the box. They'll get the throw in right from the corner. Also, we'll take this time early in the second half to remind you this broadcast of high school soccer on the PSP Network is brought to you by Planet Pizza. There's no pizza like it. Call now at 701-852-1700 to place an order. Serving the Magic City for over 25 years. That's Planet Pizza. Proud sponsor of the PSP Network and our mission of promoting local athletes. Waiting on the throw-in for the Majettes. Arndorfer gets in the way again. Rolling out of bounds, another Minot throw-in. Majettes scored in the 3rd minute of the first half and the 3rd minute of the second half, with 5 more goals in between. St. Mary's trying to get the ball out of Minot's offensive area, but unable to do so. Leads to a throw-in for the Majettes. Emerson Parent to Bria Lewis. Back to Emerson. 3-goal game so far for the senior Minot High, wearing number 22. He's up to 28 goals on the season, which now ties West Region leader Sarah Heldrop in season goals this year. Sarah, for the Mandan Braves, she has 33 points coming into tonight's matches. 28 of them goals. She scored 6 as that one ends up wide right on the shot attempt by the Maroon and Gold. At 6 goals, a double hat trick against Williston on Tuesday night, upping that goal total from 22 to a then league high 28. It's now been matched again by Emerson Perrin, but 6 goals in one game for Sarah Heldrop. A very talented scorer there for the Mandan Braves, who, with 31 points in the West Region standings, look like they will be on their way to Minot for the state tournament. They're in 3rd place right now, a point behind 2nd place Jamestown and 5 points back of Minot. So the West Region Championship isn't in the books for either of those 3 teams. They know that they'll be advancing onto the state bracket come the first weekend of June. However, the WDA title is still up for the taking. There'll be a big match to decide that crown in West Region Girls Soccer tomorrow night as Minot travels to Jamestown with a matchup against the Blue Jays. The first meeting between those teams we aired on the PSP Network, as here's a shot and a near save by Barone. However, she was unable to hold on to it, and that will be the 4th goal of the match for Emerson Perrin. Here it is on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. Perrin passed it off to Burke. Burke sent the first shot in. It was not grabbed by Jocelyn Barone. And Perrin does rest. It's an 8-0 lead for Minot on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Just watch your Ryan Family Dealerships replay. And Ryan Dealerships, the commitment and respect for their customers is as strong today as it was 50 years ago. Experience the difference when you visit one of the 5 locations in Minot and Williston or shop online at driveryan.com. Well, it took a while on Tuesday night for Minot to start putting together the highlight reel against Bismarck, scoring 1 goal, or scoring their first goal of the match in the 43-minute mark, and then not again until there was about 15 minutes left against Bismarck. Actually, that second goal was enough to really secure the win at that point. They would add 2 more quick goals in a matter of 2 minutes. Emerson Perrin and Macy Burke going back and forth in the scoring column for the Majettes en route to a 4-0 victory. Open net there for a second for Aaliyah Gibbons. Instead, it's played back to Burke in the middle. Weaves through 3 defenders and finishes with the goal. Macy Burke put that one on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay right away. Burke. The crafty dribbling and the shot past Barone. 9-0. Minot High in the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Your life is busy. That's why they'll make managing your money easy with locations in North Dakota, Minnesota, and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online at bnc.bank. Well, Burke has done it. She's made that multi-goal match streak up to 5 consecutive matches now for Burke. She has 14 points now in her last 5 combined matches, or nearly 5 matches. And is up to 35 points on the season.
We'd like to thank our silver level sponsors, Like the Place, Sweet Drug, Prestige Orthodontics, Connect Teletherapy,
The Jets again with possession. They cross midfield. Lose it. But St. Mary's can't keep a hold of the possession of the ball. It travels out of bounds. Minot High throw-in. Played close to 10 minutes of the second half. Minot already with 3 goals since the break. Leads to another throw-in here for Bria Lewis. Gives it into Aniston Perrin. Trying to find Burke. Instead, St. Mary's will be able to try and move this ball up the pitch. Get it into the possession of their forwards and offensive players. Burke trying to touch pass there to Forthen. Finds his way all the way to Aldrich. Inside the midfield circle. Throw in by the Saints. And now maybe St. Mary's trailing by 9 goals. Maybe focusing on breaking the scoreless streak for Minot High this year. They haven't conceded a goal yet. St. Mary's looking for at least 1 point today, and that would be a pretty remarkable one against the talented defense of Minot High, something that no other team has done in the West region, plus Fargo Shanley from the East. Nobody has scored against the Majettes. Bria Lewis with an opportunity, but it is taken away by St. Mary's midfielder Hattie Rummish. Kick from inside the box for St. Mary's. Saints lose it out of bounds. Last to touch it is number 11. There's Hope Weiler into the match for St. Mary's. Coley Roberts and Kaylee Gibbons back in for Minot. Here with 28 minutes remaining in the match and a 9-goal lead. Roberts has it, but on the brakes. Now a pass away from Emerson Perrin. We'll get all the way back to Kaylee Gibbons on the opposite side of midfield for Minot. I'd like to remind you that following this match with the planning team financial advisors, Shots Crossroads post-game show. Also hand out the Sport Clips MVP of the match and Jobbers move of the game. If you got any ideas as to who or which play should win those awards, post-game show. Interact with us at Network PSP on X or Facebook. Of course, thank you for tuning in as well from the PSP Network tonight for high school soccer, our final high school soccer broadcast of the season. before heading to our final broadcast event of the year. WDA Baseball next weekend from Corbett Field. Put a cap on quite the 2023-2024 year here at PSP. Emerson Perrin to Macy Berg, just high. Tonight's Move the Game is sponsored by Jobbers Moving and Storage. They can help you move across town or across the country with locations in Bismarck, Minot, Fargo, and Aberdeen. Also find them online at jobberswarehouse.com. They'll bring you the Move the Game later tonight as part of the Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game show. Shots Crossroads, your post-game headquarters. You can order from their delicious menu that includes a famous number 99 online at shotscrossroads.com. Of course, team buses are always welcome at Shots, your post-game headquarters. Throw-in coming up for the Majettes. Gibbons to Aniston Perrin. Perrin working backwards for the center line. Well, 15 minutes into the second half, it's time to take a look at your Shields of Minot and Bismarck WDA Girls Soccer table. Out of the Thursday slate of action in the WDA, of which this is the only match. A lot of games on Friday, 4 matches tomorrow. But the standings look like this. Minot at 12-0 in the West, 36 points. They are atop the charts. Jamestown has 32 points in second place with 10 wins, 1 loss, and 2 draws. They're 1 point ahead of the Mandan Braves at 10-3-1. Legacy in fourth with 23 points at 7-4-2. Again, that is the cutoff right there after Legacy for teams that qualify for the state tournament. Top 4 from the West, top 4 from the East will make it. Currently in 5th place, Bismarck High with 19 points, a 500 record, 6-6-1 after their Tuesday night loss. The Demons will play next against Bismarck Century tomorrow night. Speaking of the Century Patriots, that is a big match tomorrow. The Patriots with 18 points, they're in 6th at 5-5-3. The winner of that match, should there not be a draw between the Demons and Patriots, will get a huge boost in their push for a late qualification for the state tournament. And it doesn't really matter when you qualify for that tournament as long as you make it there. So Bismarck, Century, and Legacy, they could all be battling down to the very final match day in the West region for that 4th and final spot in the state bracket. After the Patriots, you have St. Mary's with 10 points at 3-9-1. Dickinson with 3 points at 1-12, and Williston at 0-14 rounds out the group. Like I said, today the lone match on the schedule. That because this match was originally scheduled for mid-April. It was postponed due to some winter-like weather for the spring season. And high winds, even some snow. Called it off and moved it to mid-May. Expecting some better weather. Not to say the weather was bad, just thunderstorms coming through the area throughout the late evening, pushing back our start today. So it was just meant to be that we had to have a weather delay on a postponed game from a month ago. Kaylee Gibbons with the kick all the way past the goal line and out of bounds. Tomorrow's schedule looks like this. 4 matches in the West region. Mandan's at Bismarck, Legacy starting early at 5:30. Dickinson will be at Williston. Century at Bismarck. That's the big one between current number 5 and number 6 in the region. And then Minot and Jamestown, of course, this one's going to be a big one as well. Number 1 against number 2, but it doesn't have the same playoff implications as postseason implications that Bismarck High and Century will have. That one could help decide the WDA regular season championship. Minot could take home the title with a win tomorrow against Jamestown and be 7 points ahead of the Blue Jays. Jada Shaw, a first-half goal scorer with a pass to Gibbons. Try to get it back from Kaylee. Instead, it's picked up by the Majettes, and a long shot and a goal by Julia Lewis. 10 on the board for the Majettes. Here it is on your Ryan Family Dealerships replay. Well, nope, that's just a celebration. 10 goals in the match for the Minot High Majettes. For the 5th time this season, Minot has gone to 10 goals in a single game. Kaylee Gibbons with the assist. Julia Lewis with the goal. Emerson Perrin with 4 of the 10 goals. Macy Burke with 2 of the remaining 6. And the other 4, Java McKibben with 1, Jada Shaw with 1, Julia Lewis with 1. Halfway through the second half. We've got 19 minutes and counting remaining in the match today. Good time to remind you this broadcast is brought to you by Minot State University. The best way to predict your future is to create it. With over 100 areas of study at Minot State, you'll earn the degree for the career you desire. With more than 96% of recent Minot State grads employed or continuing their education, MSU grads get jobs, period. Be seen, be heard, be you at MSU. That's Minot State University. Lexi Schonauer wants it, but the pass is a little bit too strong. From Jada Shaw, travels out of bounds, and the Majettes lose possession. Majettes move the ball backwards to get it away from the oncoming defense from St. Mary's. And now work their way back up the pitch. Again, these two teams met last week. It was a 5-goal victory for Minot. They've doubled their goal total already today. Minot scored 93 goals on the year, factoring in their output through the first just over 60 minutes. Without allowing a goal all year, and it's hard to really decide what the more impressive feat is. You outscored your opponent's 93 goals to none. Might go with the defensive side. Shutting out opponents for 13.5 matches. Coming up soon, we'll have the Planning Team Financial Advisor Shots Crossroads post-game show. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit them online at planningteam.com, helping clients work toward financial freedom. It's Planning Team Financial Advisors. Sponsor the post-game show on the PSP Network. That'll be the final Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game show of the soccer season on the PSP Network. What a season it's been. And there's a long pass into the box right in front of the net. St. Mary's defense walls up there and prevents another scoring chance for the Majettes. I'll say on my part, it's been a pleasure to bring you Minot High Soccer this season on the PSP Network. Just a portion of their games covered this year, but they've all been really fun ones to be at and to call on the PSP Network. And a lot more soccer still on the table for the Majettes this season. I'll see a few more in the regular season before they contend for a fourth consecutive state title in the month of June on their home pitch. I want to thank you, the viewers, for supporting the PSP Network this spring season and all of the time. Thank you a whole lot for tuning in. And also to the people here and walk into Dwayne Carlson Stadium and a lot of handshakes, a lot of hellos. I thank these fans that show up to these games as well. We like what they're doing, and they like what we're doing as well, it seems. Goalie kick coming up for St. Mary's. We still got 13 minutes to go in this match. Just about time to showcase the top scorers in the West region. There's a lot of updating to do after today's match for Minot. Emerson Perrin still in the lead, the points table, but when you look at just goals, there's now a tie for first place at the moment. And with Perrin off the pitch right now and likely on the Minot High bench for the remainder of this match, Heldrop and Perrin will be in a tie for the goal-scoring title heading into tomorrow. Heldrop will be up against Bismarck Legacy, a team playing for their season still, even though they're in that final qualification position. Legacy can't afford to lose too much at the end of the year. Still got to protect that fourth place, and they could really make things difficult if they come away with points against the Braves. Emerson Perrin and the Minot High Majettes, they will be on the road once again at Jamestown tomorrow evening. And then we reach the final match day of the season next week on Tuesday. A full 4 matches. Jamestown at Legacy, St. Mary's at Dickinson, Bismarck High at Mandan, Minot at Century. Williston gets the day off. Weiler with a kick up ahead. Gets the pass back. Oh, the Saints had numbers. Had a good offense set up. Looking to a pass for her. Looking for a pass to her left. The Minot High's defense always seems to be there in a passing lane. Get close to the box, but not close enough. Free kick coming for the Saints. In front of Gilmore, it's rolling off to the left of the target. Very close to that first goal. Gilmore looking to send this one across the midfield line, and hopefully be out of danger here and trying to protect that season-long shutout. Majettes do get it into the offensive zone. It's sent right back, but to the midfield. Majettes on the move offensively. Pass to Shaw. Over to Aaliyah Gibbons. Gibbons sends it into the box, but just wide of the net. I'd like to remind you this broadcast of the PSP Network also brought to you by Northern Plains Heating and Air, with over 25 years of experience as your heating and air experts and the factory authorized dealer for AeroSeal. There's no other choice to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains. Find them online at northern-plains.com. Looking back at those keys to the game brought to you by Northern Plains Heating and Air. We mentioned the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Minot is just play the game of soccer today. Don't think too much about it. Schemes or the close first halves they've played against some recent opponents. And they did that. They played very freely today on Dwayne Carlson Stadium, their home turf. Less than 10 minutes to go in the match today. Minot a 10-0 lead on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. 6 first half goals. They've already netted 4 here in the second half. They continue to possess the ball on offense, but they just can't find the right pass to set up another scoring opportunity. Still looking for more are the Majettes. This late in a 10-goal lead. Majettes bringing off the bench an 8th grader, Paisley Everson. She'll be taking to the pitch for the final 9 minutes of this match. Listed is wearing jersey number 35 on the JV roster. Well, Everson, an 8th grader, making an appearance on the varsity team, the Minot Junior High girls soccer team. They took home the championship in the junior high tournament. So shout out to them. Picked up by the Majettes. They cross midfield. Pass to the middle of the pitch. That's right to a white jersey. Schonauer past the defender. Gives it off for Kaylee Gibbons, but it's played out of bounds by St. Mary's. Caitlin Randall.
And for Minot, Ava Gilstead.
The Majettes will pull their goalkeeper, Kinsley Gilmore, who's out of the match. Backup goalkeeper in for Minot with 6 minutes to go in this one. All right, let's take a look at that. Along the way to WDA points leaderboard, Emerson Perrin came into the day with 39 points. She's netted 4 goals, also assisted on another. So she's the first to clear 40 points in the West region this season. Tied Sarah Heldrop in the goals category with 28. The co-leaders in goals, girls soccer in the WDA. Heldrop was tied for second in points with 33 after an 8-goal performance against Williston on Tuesday. She's now in third after Macy Burke moves ahead of Sarah Heldrop. Was at 33 points. Burke today 2 goals, also a few assists. Then in fourth, Addison Massey of Bismarck with 29. And in fifth, Tegan Droll of Mandan with 20. She leads the West region in assists with 16. Long shot into the box by Lexi Schonauer. It's saved. It's been a while since we've looked at Dwayne Carlson Stadium for soccer with the sun completely gone. That's what we get with an hour-long weather delay. Just got to figure out our Sport Clips MVP of the match. It'll be announced as part of the Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game show. Sport Clips brings you the MVP of this matchup. They're the home to the MVP haircut experience. Check in online with the hairstylist at sportclips.com or use their app. That's Sport Clips, bringing you the MVP of the match today. So we got 3.5 minutes to decide that award. Majettes keeping it on the offensive side here in the final few moments of this match. Oh, nice dribbling. But a steal by the Saints. It's back out to Everson. Gibbons to the middle, and Shaw. Tracking down on the far sideline again is Minot. Across the box, Gibbons squares up. Didn't have the full power on that kick. Schonauer sends one in. Saints again, clear it. Out of bounds. Minot High will improve to 14-0 on the season, 13 wins in the West region. Without a loss, the unbeaten streak extends to 65. St. Mary's suffers their 10th loss of the 2024 campaign. They're 3-10-1 overall and in the WDA. Next up for the Majettes at Jamestown. Next up for St. Mary's will be at Dickinson. Minot will next play tomorrow. St. Mary's will play on Tuesday. "70 seconds remain. Saints making one final push at maybe that goal. Throw in by St. Mary's. Cheering starts again from the crowd here at Dwayne Carlson Stadium as we're just seconds away from bringing Minot to a 14th win. Into the box for Roberts. Lost the forward momentum. 6 seconds left. Still going on the Majettes. Here's a shot attempt blocked. Second chance. Off the crossbar at the buzzer. It definitely was not needed. But Minot will win this match by a 10-goal decision. 10-0 on the PNC National Bank scoreboard is your final. We'll have the Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game show coming up next to wrap it all up here from Minot.
We've changed our name, but we haven't changed the DNA of who we are. We still offer the best product at the best price with the same people. For over 25 years, we've been your only choice for tires in the local area, providing all major brands under one roof at a fair price for your family's budget. Plus that excellent service after the sale with free rotations, free alignment check, free flat repairs with our exclusive Plus plan. That tradition continues today. Looking for tires you can trust? Choose us. Trusted Tire and Auto.
When it's time to choose your team, you want to pick the best.
I pick Carson Wentz. I pick Hunter Lipke.
Where'd you come from?
I was in football just like you.
Always choose people you know and trust for your team. Like your community bankers at First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
You have built an amazing life by working hard and doing your job well. Delivering financial advice is what we do well. At Ameriprise Financial, our job is to use our skills, experience, and research to help you become more successful in today's economy. What we want you to walk away from each encounter with is satisfaction in knowing that together, we've done what we can to help you work toward a better future.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of Finland Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
One final look this season at Dwayne Carlson Stadium as our soccer coverage concludes tonight with a 10-0 win for Minot High over Bismarck St. Mary's on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Welcome in to the Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game show. So I'm going to recap what happened today. The scoring for Minot got started early, and it would prove to be often for the Majettes today en route to their 14th win of the year, keeping that unbeaten streak alive now at 65 straight matches without incurring a loss. Here's how it happened. 3rd minute goal got it started. Java McKibben finds the back of the net for the 11th time. Then Emerson Perrin got her first goal of the match. First of many for Emerson today. That was in the 14th minute. Followed up a minute later by Macy Burke. Then Perrin limping to the 6-yard mark. Sent in a penalty kick, her second goal of the match, and then just added one more in the first half to finish off the hat trick in under 40 minutes today. That boosted her goal total to 28 goals. Then Jada Shaw later on in the first half made it 6-0. That was the score at the break. And then it would be Emerson Perrin again, her 4th goal of the match. Macy Burke and Julia Lewis rounding out the 10 goals today for Minot High. Emerson led the way with 4 goals and an assist. Macy Burke, another multi-goal game. That's 5 in a row that Burke has played where she has netted 2 or more goals. She has now 15 points in her last 5 games, keeping that 3-point per game average alive today. An all-out rout for Minot High against Bismarck St. Mary's, a 10-goal win. How about let's hand out some awards here at the very end of our Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game show, starting with the Sport Clips MVP of the match. Again, they bring the MVP haircut experience at Sport Clips. You can check in online with a hairstylist at sportclips.com, or you can use the Sport Clips app. Well, she scored 4 goals today, and one of them was when she was hit the turf and then eventually limped to the penalty kick spot and still scored. Emerson Perrin. It was that kind of day for the senior this evening. A 4-goal and 1 assist performance for Perrin this evening. There's 1 assist that we recorded. She's going to take home a Sport Clip MVP of the game tonight. But another big-time effort by the Minot High defense, making their presence felt early in the first half, and then the offense took it the rest of the way, scoring 10 goals against St. Mary's, their 5th 10-goal performance, and supplying almost half of those points today. Actually, half of those points today was Emerson Perrin. She's going to be your Sport Clips MVP. As for the Jobbers' move of the game, they focus on the details of the process without ever losing sight of the big picture. That's Jobbers Moving and Storage. Their efficient step-by-step approach to move management keeps everyone on the same page with locations in Bismarck, Minot, Fargo, and Aberdeen. Also find them online at jobberswarehouse.com. We've got the highlight for it. It was early. 14th minute goal here from Burke. Nice touch pass coming up from Java McKibben. Found Perrin for her first goal of the match. That made it 2-0. Rolls right in. That's your Jobbers move of the game. Burke to McKibben to Perrin. And that was kind of the story of this one. Early goals and often goals for Minot High this evening after a rain delay or lightning delayed start, which was close to an hour in length. Minot High came out and it looked like they were not even bothered by the pushback start. St. Mary's again drops to 3-10-1 on the season. Minot High improves to 14-0. Your final score for the final time here from Dwayne Carlson Stadium. Minot 10, St. Mary's 0 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. And one final time, that does it for our high school soccer coverage on the PSP Network this year. Thank you so much for joining us for these matches. It's been a pleasure to be on the call. Once again, I'm Owen Patterson from Dwayne Carlson Stadium for the last time this season, this school year. We'll see you again from this field and this broadcast booth in August for high school football on the PSP Network. It's been a fun year, and we finish it up on Thursday with the start of the West Region Baseball Tournament. Hope to see you then and over the course of that weekend as we bring you live free baseball over the course of Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The WDA Baseball Tournament is coming up next on the PSP Network. Stick around next week. I'll be on the call from Corbett Field. Until then, I'm Owen Patterson for our great PSP Network broadcast production crew putting on the show tonight. We say, have a good night, everybody.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FinRun SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shaw's Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-Store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shaw's Crossroads Restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shaw's Crossroads.